There you go. We've got a microphone. I've got to remember to do that every time. Hello, everyone. How are we doing? I'm very excited today. We are doing the first ever event on the Isles. Is everybody in? Who's in? Who's in? Wave if you're in. Wave if you're in. No one's in. This is the crowd that we have got ourselves going on. This is going to be quite fun. We've got about 30 odd people taking part in the first ever event on the Isles, and I'm really quite excited by this. This is going to be quite a lot of fun. So hi, Skylar does things. Thank you very much for the follow. Today's going to be a little bit different, but before I do anything, Miss Celia, I think I've got something to say to you, haven't I? 10 months, woohoo! Right, are you ready for this? This is going to be really average, but because my voice is even worse than it was the other day, but we're going to go for it anyway. Are you ready? Miss Celia, this is for you. Thank you very much for subscribing to Avomance Prime. When you got Avomance Prime, you get a free trial, right? And you get that to anybody. And you give it to me. And you have me. I'm really pretty. Thanks very much. Remember next time you got to do it manually because you can't do it automatically. I think I just took out one of the things on the ceiling. Did I? Yeah, I did. I just took out two of the things on the ceiling. Whoops, I just put these back. Hang on. Don't tell Andros. She'll get ever so upset. There we go. Let's get rid of that. Right, anyway, people, how are we doing? Are we all right? Oh, this is great. Look how many people we got here. This is going to be a right old crack. As a piece of performance art, 7 out of 10. Okay, Mr. Morgan, I'll take that. I will take that. But anyway, should I just let you know what's going on? Right, I'm just going to turn around. I'm going to have everybody in the background. If you want to come into the stream, come and snuggle. Come and snuggle, everyone. You know you want to. Bad, don't you do that, bad Davo, as if. Right, so today, what we're doing today, if you don't know what's going on, if you're watching the stream and you haven't got a Scooby-Doo what is going on, there are people watching that are not in the room with me right now. So some of you are thinking, what's going on, Avo? Who are these people and why aren't I one of them? Well, you're not one of them because you've not joined the Isles of Avo, which is your choice. That's absolutely fine. But this is the Skyblock server. And we have got an event today that is going to be, I think it's going to be just a little bit mad, actually. If anybody has ever looked into the archives of BBC television and watched something called It's a Knockout, it's just a little bit of madcap mayhem of people running around doing stupid things. And I think this is going to be like that, but with less control, which is why it's going to be so hilarious. I think it's going to be a right laugh. So what we're going to do, I'm going to set people off onto the breach. Oh, what have I just broken? What did I just break? I didn't break anything. I didn't break anything. Clean up in aisle 4. Clean up in aisle 4. I'm going to stop waving my arm around because I keep breaking things. What we're going to do is Queen of Darkness. I did. What we're going to do is we are going to set all of these players out into their 4 different areas of factions. We've got Orc faction. We've got Human faction. We have got the dwarf faction, and we've got the elf faction. And what you can do is you can go, and there are 8 quests in each faction. And if you type /quests competitors, you'll see what those 8 quests are. When I release you, you can go into any of the areas you want. You can do it in any... What was that? Do I mind what? Do you mind if I pull up your stream or mine? No, dude. Shaka, take it, mate. Do it. I'll give you a few secs, but no, feel free. More than welcome, mate. More than welcome. Good to see you, my friend, by the way. How's it cracking? Are you all right? Nice. I just broke my server. Did you see? That was quite embarrassing. Anyway, and that's my bum. What we're going to do is everybody's going to go out onto the world, and they are going to too much power. I'm going to get around to actually explaining it in a minute. Someone's having a fit. But what's happening is I'm going to release everybody, and you can go into any one of the 4 areas that you... Who just did that? That wasn't me. That wasn't me. That wasn't me. Whoever that wasn't me. I'm going to go backwards a little bit in case I break something. You can do the quests in any order you want to do them. It's entirely up to you. This is not a PvP. This is a quest style scavenger hunt type thing where you've got to go and complete 8 quests in each of the 4 faction areas. I told you I was going to get to it in the end. So what's going to happen, you go out, if you get all 8 quests in one of the 4 factions, you get half a stack of faction blocks from that faction. So if you're already one of the factions, do a runner, get your faction blocks first. Happy days, that's 32 faction blocks, 500 points a pop. That's got to be worth it, right? So, however, you can do it in all 4 of the factions and get 32 of these quests done. If you get 32 of the quests done, finish the final 9th quest in each section and find me at the top of the tower, right at the top of Mount Doom, type /spawn and go up the rickety steps, and the first person there will win first prize and the title of Grand Champion of the first ever scavenger quest event on the Isles. There will be a second prize and a third prize. So let me be very, very clear. Everyone. Everybody can win. Everybody can win something. Every single person in this room could win something today. Even if they're not playing the Isles, they could still win it because they can win those faction blocks. But third place, is anybody interested in what the prizes are, by the way? Is anybody bothered? Or are you doing it for lols and giggles? Just wondering. But if you're 100%, says Shaq, 100%, third place finisher. So the third person that gets to the top of the tower with all 4 of the prizes that you get when you finish all 8 of each section will get 10,000 GPs and a spawner of their choice. They will just be awarded it. You choose what spawner you want, you get that for free. 10,000 GPs on 1 spawner of your choice. However, if you just edge that third place player out and come second place will get 25,000 GPs, a spawner of their choice, plus a minion of their choice. Any of the 8 minions that you would want. That is what your prize will be. And if you just sneak out that second place finisher, and by the way, the person to me first will be adjudicated by me and me alone. If it is a race to the death and you're just bashing each other up the stairs, whoever gets to me first is my choice, just saying. But the first place finisher will win the title of the Grand Master Season 2 of Skyblock for the scavenger hunt, or at least the first one. We might do another one. We'll see how it goes, shall we? We'll win 50,000 GPs, 50,000 GPs, a spawner of their choice, a minion of their choice, and a chunk hopper that is already leveled up to level 3. That is the winner's prize. 50,000 GPs, a spawner of their choice, a minion of their choice, and a chunk hopper leveled up to level 3. So that is what we're doing. Plant Mama, how you doing? Good to see you. Right. Questions have been asked in chat, so it's only right that I give you answers. Is PvP enabled? No. No, this is not a PvP event. However, watch this space. PvP events are coming for people that like that sort of thing, and they're going to have prizes too, so that's going to be quite fun, but not this one. Can you use fly? No, you cannot use fly. If you have fly enabled as a result of any packages, you must disable fly. You are not allowed to use fly. Anybody using fly will be disqualified. 100% full stop, no question. Plant Mama, thank you so much for that 10-month subscription. That's really kind of you. Thank you. Right, people, let me turn around and look at you lot, because you lot are the people that's important. I'm going to float because I can. I'm allowed to fly. I'm not disqualified. Right, you lot, are you ready? I need to know, if you're ready and you are in chat and you can hear me, I want you to bounce up and down like you got springs on your feet. I want to see the bouncing. I really want to see those bouncing. Bounce them up, bounce up and down. There we go. We've got people bouncing. And then we got people that have started bouncing because they don't know why everybody else is bouncing, which I think is probably the funniest thing of all time. Alandros, dead. Is there any reason why we cannot set these mad jumping bouncy rabbits out unto their fate? In chat, do let me know whilst I'm weaving around the bouncing, which is hilarious. Thank you for the follow, Jovan Q. I'm sorry if I've just completely messed your name up. Thank you very much. Right, we are properly bouncing. Nobody gets to go unless they're bouncing. You got to be bouncing. Bounce like me. Bounce like Avo. Everybody bounce. There we go. Everybody's wondering why they're... Yeah, and people have started bouncing because other people are bouncing. I love the power. Oh, the power of it. The power of it. Right, people. I think it's time. I think it's time. Are we ready? On the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, 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 go. I'm going to watch all of you. I'm going to watch all of you. Go, people. You're running. You go. Go find the quests. Go do it. Why are you still here? Why are you standing there? There are prizes. There are prizes. Why are you still here? Go. 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 Everybody, go. Run around. Don't just run around in the hall. The quests aren't in the hall. You must go. I'm going to go into spectator mode now, people. And we are going to go and find out what is going on with these people. Are they running around outside? Have we got anybody coming out of the elf area? Already we've got people starting to bounce around. This is hilarious. There we go. Who we got? People are bouncing. This is going to be so fun. This is going to be so fun. I don't know where. Personally, I don't even know where. Hello, Voss. You're right there, dude. Just kind of, you're just chilling, mate. Yeah, that's fine. But I don't know where all of them are. So I'm going to be flying around trying to find people that are doing... Oh, here we go. We've got some people running around trying to start doing quests, which is brilliant. Hello? Do your quests. Why are you just standing there? Why are you just standing there? Don't just stand there. Right. We got people starting to walk around. This is quite funny. This is quite funny. But this entire stream is going to be probably lurked by people that are in the event itself, and almost no one is going to be watching it themselves, which is, I actually find really quite funny. Look, we've got people here as well already. Look, people looking around. Yeah, that ladder wasn't there before, was it? Ooh, people have run to the orcs. That's interesting. Why are they lurking around this map, I wonder? I wonder if there could be something near this map that means they could do it. Xenophoid, how you doing? GG on the name change. I wonder if something near this map could be important. I wonder if it could be. Ooh. What else we got? Let's go back over towards the dwarves. Is anybody over in the dwarf faction? I don't know where people are. This. I'm going to turn around. I know it's I'm only a floaty head. Let me get myself in creative mode. There we go. Why can't I see me? Why can't I see me? You know what? I don't care. There I am. Right, so I actually don't know where these people are going to be. So I'm going to be running around for the next little bit of time, trying to work out where as many of these people are so we can laugh at them at their own expense. Oh, look, we've got people running around down there. They don't know what's going on, but they're hoping that they're close by. They could be close to something there, could they? Oh, that's exciting. I wonder if they could be close to something. Maybe they are. I don't know. Well, I do actually. But what about over in the human area? There's a few humans. There are a few humans. I feel like Stuart Hall, except I'm not laughing. Oh, yeah, here we go. Look, we've got people running. We've got people running. Is there anything there? Is there, Puffy? Is there anything there? Oh, I don't know. Maybe. Maybe there is. Best look. You best look around. Top of the morning to you. How you doing? Wandering around this way. There are fewer people in the human area. I wonder if people are over in the Elven district. Awesome. Awesome, Joe. I'm just going to call you Jova. Is that all right? I think that'll work. So I'm just winding around inside the Elven district. It's harder to see people in the Elven district because of all the trees, but there are a few quests lurking around here that they might want to think about coming to do. I'm just going to come over here, see whether or not anybody's gone in this direction, because maybe, just maybe, oh yes, people, I can, yes. Don't give up. You could be right. You could be right. You could be right. There could be something over in this direction. There could be, maybe. I'm just saying. Bear that in mind as a possibility. You never know. Has anybody in chat, if you're too busy, I understand. Has anybody got any of the quests done yet? Because I've not seen any of the things come up. Don't break anything, says Dead. Dead is quite right. Don't break anything, whatever you do. That would be bad. So if anybody doesn't know what it is I'm flying around, while these people are getting on with this quest, or these 32 quests, or ultimately 36 quests, if you like, what I'm going to be doing is kind of following a few people around, seeing what happens, and just telling you a little bit about what is going on right here. So this is the spawn area of the Isles of Avo. This is my sky block. We are 1 week in to a 6-week season, second season. This is a prize sky block. If you've not already played, feel free to come and play. There is loads of time. Last time, the winners started a couple of weeks after the season started, some of them. So that was quite amazing, the progress they made. Just having a slurp. There we go. And so it is anybody's game, really. You could come and you could win if you've not already started. There are prizes for this sky block. Every season I give away 3, not 1, not 2, but 3. Yes, 3 $100 prizes plus exclusive merch that you cannot get. You cannot get it buying it, not for any amount of money, not even the $100. I don't take bribes, but you can get absolutely free some expert merch as well, which is, I think it's quite cool. Season 1 winners have already won their prizes and have received them. Season 2, who knows? In 5 weeks we're going to find out who has got the Season 2 Championship Award, and I'm really very excited by it. So what we're going to do, if you want to come and play, the IP for the server, you can find it on avomance.com. All the information for how to come and play Skyblock is there. You'd be more than welcome. It is completely free to play, and we give away prizes. I'm going to be giving away prizes, I think, at least 3 times in this 6-week season, and these prizes are worth actual money, because you have to pay for some of these things, and we're giving them away for free. I'm going to follow. There we go. I'm going to follow around just for a little bit of a wander to see what is going on. Mine and Leela, I'm following you. What are you doing? I'm going to go into spectator, because that way I can just float through things. Yep, she looks behind it. No good. I've disappeared. But can you see anything? Can you find anything? If you don't know, well, you're very welcome. Quarry Crafters are some of my favourite people. Quarry Craft is my free SMP on the same server. You're more than welcome to come and play, people. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to show you what is going on with the quest. So these are the quests, type /quests, and you get 4 of these categories. So I'm going to make my GUI just a little bit bigger, I reckon, so everybody can see them properly. There we go. So /quests, and you get 4 different quest sections. These are the Elven quests, these are the human quests, these are the Dwarven quests, and these are the Orcish quests. If I click there, you can see that we've got, for example, find the Elven greenhouse, which will be in the Elven area, Parkour to the top and obtain a sunflower from the barrel. And you get 500 GPs for doing that quest. Just doing that quest, you get 500 GPs. In fact, all of them, you'll notice, you get 500 GPs for. So search the elven homes, find birch leaves, go and find the precious in the darkest pool in the cave. The river between the realms, we'll find that one. I'm not going to give too much away because I kind of flew near it a little bit earlier on. Go and find the sacred elven pool and find 4 types of fish. You also get prismarine crystal as well as the GPs on that one. And you can see, so in the Orcish realm, for example, here, Headhunter, search the tents of the Orcish horde and find the heads of the fallen enemies. 4 skulls will get you what you seek. Head of a black dragon and 500 GPs. You can see all of these things. These are all prizes that you win as you go around. You keep those GPs. They're yours forever until you spend them. Let's have a look. Let's have a look around the Orcish houses. Gothic Viper can't get out of the water. We're searching around these Orcish houses. Can we see anything? I'm just going a little bit of a mooch around. Jaden, have you got anything other than your golden apple? I wonder. I'm following you around, my mate. Thank you, Reels, for letting them know how to get out of the water. Yes, you think I'm there, but I'm right in front of you, Ajan. I'm right in front of you. Can you see anything that could have... Oh, look. Is that a barrel? Is that a barrel? I don't know. Maybe it's a barrel. This is the large house. So many houses, so little time. Ooh. Any other barrels you might wish to look at? No, that does look like that might have been the only barrel. That perhaps could be something, couldn't it? Let's walk over to the Dwarven area as well, shall we? Let's have a look and see what the Dwarven quests are. So the Dwarven quests. Within the walls of the Dwarven city atop Modbrut sits an amble of Bomber. Find the stairs that lead to the head. Take a leap of faith to obtain the anvil. Right, well, I know that that's going to be lurking somewhere high. So you need to kind of climb a little bit to get that. That could be interesting, but you can't just wander around. You've got to find the secret way up. That's one of the most challenging quests of all of them. Rim, how you doing? Have you managed to find anything yet, Rim? This is the question. Rim is looking around hard. Oh, he's nodding his head. He's nodding his head. He reckons he might be able to find something. Where's Rim going? Let's have a look. I'm going to follow Rim up the mountain. What can we find, Rim? Rim not sure if he's gone the right way. Hey, Thunder. Good to see you, my mate. Oh, I do love spectator mode somewhere. Yeah, Rim, are you going the right way? Could this be correct? Maybe it is. But I'm following you, mate. You can get up. Oh, you can get up. You can get up. You can get up. You can do it. Go on, go on. Up, 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 up. There you go. You're better at parkour than I am. Yep, you can carry on. You just keep walking up there, maybe. There's something. There's definitely something going on, Rim, isn't there? There's definitely something going on. I wonder what it could be. Interesting. Rim's thinking, now what do I do? The honest answer is, I genuinely don't know. But I think that looks exciting. Rim and Warflord, now, will they be following each other, trying to work out how to do what they've got to do? There's definitely something going on around here. There's just too much building for it to not be something relevant, I would have thought. See, I don't know if you can hear me, Gothic, but I just sent you a message in chat just to let you know that if you do go back to your island and you come back, that's absolutely fine. As long as you don't come back with any inventory, that's absolutely fine. Don't worry about that. People wondering how to get up on these things. Not sure. Maybe it's not what you're trying to do. Maybe these things up here are more relevant. Maybe they are. Maybe they're not. What's this in here? This looks very interesting. All kinds of interesting stuff going on. I'm gonna let Warflord and Rim get on with their little thing there. This looks like it could be. Interesting little towers at the top. See, a lot of the stuff that you wouldn't normally see within the spawn area, all of a sudden is coming into play right now, which is which I think I really quite like, because some of this stuff's been a little bit secret up to now. Coming into the human area now. Let's have a look at the human quest, Zoe. /quests. The human quest is the hay bales. We have got shields are needed to protect the realm of man. They're stored in the corner rampart of the inner wall. 2 secret entrances, one in the barrack storage room and one in the southeast corner of the keep. So they're going to the inner wall. The inner wall, which is here. All kinds of secret things going on around this area. Can we find someone? Can we find someone? I definitely just saw people wandering around. Carly girl's there. Carly girl, she's running away from me now, look. She heard me coming. She heard me coming. See Sandburn's there as well. Oh, we got a few people running around. Look, here we go. Queen's there. Let's keep following Carly. Carly getting hungry, eating the golden apples that we've supplied. There's a few people saying that the sheep spawner's not doing what it's meant to do. I don't know if anybody's got the opportunity to go and have a look at that. Miss Seeley's here. Miss Seeley's just having a bit of a play. She's joining in. She's coming. She's not even part of the Skyblock, and she came to play because that's the kind of person she is. What have we got? Carly's gone inside. She's searching around the library. Mr. Morecambe's here. He's walked past the chicken. Not that the chicken's relevant, but he's walked past it. He's jumping up and down. Bouncing is allowed. Yep. Don't look behind you because you can't see me. I'm in spectator mode. Oh, the power. Can you see anything, Mr. Morecambe? This is the question. Can you see anything? Carly girl's still searching around over there. So funny. Oh, it's mine and Leela again. Congratulations, Tenshi. Congratulations. Nice work. These are not easy. We've deliberately made this not easy, people, because if it was easy, it would be over in just a few minutes. This is supposed to be a tricky thing. The events give you serious prizes, so they have to be serious events, right? That's the only way forward. So I'm going to come across into the Elven realm again. Let's see if anybody's mooching around in the Elven realm. Still don't see anybody doing anything over here. Just swooping in and out of this amazing Elven area that we've got. I love this area. It's so cool looking. Crystal is doing the, I think that must be the Elven shooting one, or maybe the Orcish shooting one. There are a couple. Got lost in your own faction realm. It's not embarrassing, Mr. Morecambe. That's not embarrassing. Yay, Gothic Viper got the sunflower. Congratulations. People starting to tick off some of these quests now. And I'm just swooping around like some kind of demented invisible eagle because I can. Now, I know there is a number of elves playing this, but they are proper hiding, aren't they? I know elves are supposed to be, you know, part of the forest, and you only see them when they want you to see them, but they can always see you. Clever elves. It's very, very tricky. You have Avo's dirty laundry. What? I know, Mr. Morecambe. It's frightening, isn't it? It's actual frightening. We've got people roaming around the orcish area. It's a lot more open, the orc. Potentially, it's not easier per se, but maybe easier to find the various quests in the orcish area, but not necessarily easier to do them. Right, so this event, Cosmo, I don't know if you know, but this event is going to last for as long as it lasts. My gut tells me we're probably going to be at it for a couple of hours, but it's going to be... Oh, where's Shaq doing? I can see you, Shaq. He's climbing. He's seen something on there. He's wondering if that's unusual. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. Maybe you can get up there. Maybe you can't. Is there a route up? Oh. I love the fact that this is so hard. It's brilliant. Add Jan again. Rooster's not sure what's going on. I'm right in front of you, Rooster. I've now taken the look. I've basically possessed Rooster Rope. That was frightening. No one ever needs to do that. No one should ever do that. That's all. That's just awful. That's just awful. Dunk's climbing up as well, looking for the way up. Could this barrel here be anything? Could that be anything to do with what we're looking for? That barrel, I wonder. You can definitely get to that barrel just there, but because they're so focused, they don't know that I'm looking at the barrel. Oh, Rooster's seen something. Rooster's definitely seen something. Oh, Dunk's seen something. No, he's turned around. Has he always seen... Hang on a minute, what's that? Is that a barrel, he says? I wonder if it could be. It could be a barrel. Let's just have a look at the barrel. Oh, zombie heads in the barrel. Ooh. Everybody, remember where the barrel is if you've been watching. I'm swooping around a little bit. Oh, people running now. People running to the barrel. Jan's running to the barrel, or in some other vague direction anyway. Here we go. Let's go across to the dwarves again. That's so funny. Can we find... Oh, we found dwarves. Kaji's there. Kaji, where are you going? Are you going the right way? I'm going to go into spec again. Kaji searching around the dwarven homes. There's all sorts of things in these dwarven homes. Lots and lots of barrels, but not all of them are relevant for you. But some of them are. Let's have a look at the dwarven quests. Can anybody tell that I'm making this up as I'm going along? Because I am. Dwarven quests. Here we go. So we've got Riddles in the Dark. Deep in the Dwarven Mineshaft. We've got Breath of the Wild. Searching the Dwarven statues. Looking for stone bricks. We know about the Dwarven City Hammer Time. We mentioned that. Heavy lifting. Within the walls of the Dwarven City there is a Zeppelin. I can see the Zeppelin. Find the lodestone. Should we just go and have a look over here at the Zeppelin? Maybe the Zeppelin's got something to tell us. I'm just coming inside. This is the Zeppelin. Let's go into creative mode so as I can actually interact. How on earth? Look, it doesn't look like there's anything in this Zeppelin. Doesn't look like it. No, it doesn't. But there's all sorts of things you can check. Make sure you check everything. That's the way down. Oh, golden. Oh, look, we've got loads of people. Lost expats here. Suicides here. Augustus here. They're looking around. They're looking around. There must be something. I heard something open. Did they find it? Did they find it? Warflord's in there as well. Everybody's wandering. Look, look. It's a barrel. It's a barrel. GG Reels for doing bullseye. Tenshi's on 3. Nice work. Nice work on the 3. This is hilarious. This is hilarious. So what else? So we've got all of these areas outside. Everybody comes into the dwarvish area in here, look. All that. So we've got people running around in the dwarvish area, and they're right to run around in the dwarvish area because there are all sorts of things going on over here. But don't forget, outside the dwarvish area, there's stuff as well. Who have we got? Sui and August. Sui Augustus, what have you found? Nothing there, maybe? Or maybe there is. Oh, by the way, this is what the minions look like. Well, I placed that minion down, so it looks like me. But if you've got a minion and you place it down, it will look like you. And that's really cool because 2 people in this competition could be winning minions of their choice, which I think is absolutely awesome. Look at outside. Remember I said outside the dwarven area we have got lots of houses. Some of them built into the mountain itself. Some of them freestanding within all of that forest area there. And inside here, maybe. Are there things inside here perhaps? There are, but any of them relevant maybe? Difficult to say. I wouldn't want to say for sure. But you can come up here. Don't forget you can squeeze in. There's all sorts of stuff in here. Look, coal in there. That's not what you want though. But you can come up. I'm going to go back down again. Carly girl just got herself a netherite hoe there, I think, by the look of that. Well done. Congratulations. We've got a pig. There is a pig. Are you taking part, sir? Are you taking part, sir? Yes. Good luck with the challenges, my friend. He actually oinked at me when I oinked. That's hilarious. Org still doing stuff there. I love the fact that we've got so many people wandering around now. More and more people seem to have come out. Lost expat. She's wandering around trying to work out what on earth is going on with her life. Are you going to get them lost? Are you going to get everything? Are you going to find everything? I love the fact that almost all of the people viewing this stream are actually playing the game. And as a result of that actual playing the game, there's no one typing anything in chat, which I think is so funny. I'm really pleased that everybody's got involved. That's absolutely brilliant. So much going on. Right, let's go back over to the orcs. Let's go back over to these orcs. What have we got in the orcs? Is anybody left in the orcs? Who have we got? Jan still wandering around the orcs trying to get everything. Can you see anything there? Is there anything here, Ajan? Is there anything there? Cherry Mom! CM! Is what you need here, CM? Is the big question on everybody's lips. Undermine, hello! We have been streaming for just over 40 minutes. People have started to get a number of these quests now, which is good. I don't... Seriously, people. Seriously, look. Seriously. Just saying. And then people, look. Don't walk past them. What's this bone meal? What's that for, I wonder? Got people moving around here. Heimdall, what are you on? What? Yeah, Spare, you're just watching. I know, isn't it hilarious? Dunk, how you doing, my dude? Have you found everything yet? Go find stuff, people. There are gold pieces and all sorts going on. Hey, Blue Kingfisher. See, there are a few people in the chat. There are a few people. I'll take it back. Let's go back over to the human area, shall we? Just for fun. We've got all of these areas outside. Remember, some of these quests could be to do with the outside area, not just the inside. Minor Leela, you found the outside area. That's brilliant. See Sandburns wandering through as well, having a bit of a bounce. I don't know if people know, but we have got a number of buildings in this area that we've made, in the human area specifically, that are actually cut and pasted from various tutorials that I have made, and that you can actually go and get as part of world downloads in things like my villager, my custom villager world downloads, and also in some of the free world downloads that I do as well. So do have a look around and see if you recognize any of these buildings that I may have made. So for example, what about this fella here? Does that look familiar? Does that look familiar? That is my archer's house. That's my the Fletcher's house that I did in my custom village series. This, look, it's the astronomer's house that I did in my custom villager series. These are available to world download. Details in the Discord if you don't already know. I quite like this house over here actually. I'm just going to come over and show you this. Look at this. This is one of my faves. Anybody guess which one this is? I'll give you a clue. Yep. That's my shepherd's house right there. Like that a lot. Mount Doom looks so cool, doesn't it? Totally love the way this place looks. This is just the spawn area for the Skyblock people. So please, please, please do come along and play the Skyblock if you haven't already. It is such a scream. Right, who we got down here? We got Rim mooching around. I'm going to give it a little bit, and then I'm going to start to give away some of these quests. Not going to do it quite yet. I'm going to keep you guys searching around, but I'm going to start to give away some of the quests fairly soon. Thank you, Underminer. I'm really very, very proud of it. I wish I could take credit for having built most of it, but I really can't. I have an amazing build team, and we're always looking for good builders, but the build team put this together, and this is just a stunning piece of work from them. I did the tower at the top, and the way it blends into the mountain. I did a few of the houses that have been cut and pasted in, and the build team did the rest because they're amazing. Chops to them. Has Voss even moved? He's not moved. The man has literally not moved the entire time for the last like half an hour. Has he gone to sleep? Voss has gone to sleep again. Let's look for some more people. Build team totally nailed it, Underminer. I agree. They've done a cracking job. I really, really love it. We've got people. Oh, we've got people running. Rim's run back in. Why has Rim run back in, I wonder? Right, let's pop myself back into spec. See if we can't find a few people lurking around these woods. Never lose your trousers, Carly. It's just not something you ever want to do. Trust me. I'm going to go this way, actually. Let's go this way over to the elves. Cosmo fell out the world. Unlucky, Cos. Are you supposed to go to the top of the waterfall, Tenshi? Well, that's an interesting idea, isn't it? Why don't you try and just see what might be at the top of the waterfall? You never know what you can find at the top of a waterfall, Tenshi. You never know. Like a barrel, maybe, you can find at the top of the waterfall. Right, so let's go to the quest of the Elven Realm and see if I can find the right one. Right, Legolas Leap. People, I am giving away the first of these outright. Legolas Leap. This is an Elven quest. It looks like a rabbit's foot. Come to the back, right here. Come to the back of the Elven Realm and come up the waterfall. Come up the waterfall. You can just climb up the waterfall using the water. And you will find at the top of the waterfall this barrel. This barrel here. Take said barrel. You have to come up to the top of the waterfall to be able to take it. And you will find yourself a rabbit's foot. Oh, look, they're coming. Shadow Minx heard me. Shadow Minx at least is watching me. Ethan Ryder. Ethan Ryder's coming up. Look what they're going to get. What they're going to get. Shadow Minx has found a barrel. Ethan Ryder has found the barrel. Is anybody else watching, or am I just talking to myself, I wonder? It's quite possible. I wouldn't be surprised if I was talking to myself. I do it most of the time anyway. What do we think, people? Is anybody interested in that particular quest? The prize for that quest... The prize for that quest is 500 GPs. Just for finishing the quest, people. Just for finishing the quest. North Resend, how you doing? Thank you so much for that subscription. Really good to see you, my mate. Really good to see you. 6 months. Half a year. You need your bump shred, but I'm really grateful. Thank you. I'm going to give it just a minute or two. Just a minute or two. And we'll see if anybody else wanders along. That was a freebie. I've just given the elves a freebie. Gothic Viper's coming. Up comes Gothic Viper. Every single one of these quests are worth 500 GPs, and some of them are worth more as well. So it's a really good way of getting extra money. Really good way. There you go, Gothic. Gothic's got it. Gothic's got it. Some of the barrels might be easy if you don't have the pair of leaves pack on. Well, you know what? I like the challenge, Dead. Right, if you don't know where this is, it's right at the very, very back corner of the Elven District in a lovely little waterfall that's been placed there. Lovely little waterfall. That's so funny. Who have we got? Ethan's already done it. Right, so I think maybe it's time to give away some of the others, so people can get a bit of a hop on it. There's people running around, but you can see barrels placed strategically in various areas around the place. Just floating around. Oh, by the way, people, this PvP arena is exactly that. It is a PvP arena, and we will be using that very, very soon. I'm very excited. Watch this space. It's going to be fun. More prizes to be won there as well. I'm floating around. Oh, who we got? We got a few people there. They're trying to reach it. They're trying to reach it. You can reach it if you do it right. You can reach it if you do it right. Let me just come into creative. In this chest. Oh, white glazed terracotta. White glazed terracotta. Why might we need more white glazed terracotta inside the Orcish realm? Let's have a look, shall we? Which one is it? I can't remember which one it is. It's... Where's the terracotta? Which one was it? There it is. Glazed terracotta. The painted desert. That is one of the glazed terracotta barrels right in there. If you can't see, we're right on the edge. We're right on the edge here. And that is where one of the barrels are. The painted one. Thank you, Dunk. Yeah. Bring it back. So the painted one, but that's not the only one. Look, you need yellow, you need brown, you need cyan, and you need white. And the prizes are 500 GPs and a weeping rock. I wonder what the weeping rock could be, but I think I've got a fairly good idea what that one could be. Cherry Mum's kind of wandering around trying to work out what's going on. Right, this one here, people. This is a relatively easy quest, this one. But hang on, give me my quest. Give me my quest. Right, so this one is the sheepy one. Is it this one? No. Lambs to slaughter. Right, so you kill 6 sheep. The sheep will come out of this spawner. And once you've killed 6 sheep, you get 500 GPs and 1 blood-soaked wool, which is a piece of red wool. There's the swords to kill the sheep with. Just there. Come and do it, but make sure you do bring the sword back because we don't want to run out of them. Shaq's there. Shaq's looking confused. Confused, but awesome. That's what Shaq looks like right now. Oh yes, confused, but awesome. Oh, what's Heimdall doing at the back there? Heimdall found that one. Oh, they're coming up. Is there one hidden behind their dunk? Is there? No, there isn't, but it was worth a look. Always worth a look in these little cracks and crevices. Can you find anything? Gonna have a bit of a slurp, peeps, and mind out. Lovely. Right, so let's pop back over to the Dwarven district now. See what is going on over here. Can we see anybody mooching around in the Dwarven district? Let's go back into spec. Thank you very much for the follow, Mad Hatter. We're having a bit of an event going on in my Skyblock today, Mad Hatter, if you don't know. Searching for people around in the Dwarven area at the moment, but I wonder if the dwarves are all underground doing some mining and stuff off of that. Maybe. Let's come inside. Are there any dwarves running around? Oh, yes, we found some dwarves. Unknown heroes here, going through the barrels. Quite right. Make sure you check those barrels. Make sure. So look, there's all kinds of secret little paths that you can come along. What's down here? What's down here? Where does this take us, people? Where does this take us? Takes us into a bit of a mine area, doesn't it? If we come up here. Oh, look, but we're coming out somewhere. Where's this bringing us out? It's bringing us out here. Little sneak peek of what's going on behind here. Look. This is what we do when we plan stuff. Susan found the taters. Well done. Congratulations. I'm going to come inside. Oh, look. All sorts of things going on inside here. Stuff you might not know about just yet. What's this? Ooh. That looks interesting, doesn't it? All sorts of things going on. The hammer one is sneaky. Yes, it is, Lost Expat. The hammer one is indeed sneaky. Shaka's found something. I do love the fact that people are running around not knowing what on earth is going on. I agree. Well played, Lost X. Well played. The hammer one is indeed sneaky, Suey. Intruder alert. Oh, dead. I got a secret key. Like, people getting on top of all sorts of things. That's Willie. He's allowed. Dunkmaster saying there's 2 white terracottas. Is that right? Block placers. All kinds of interesting areas out the back that we've not done anything just yet. But things are going to happen. You just watch this space. I'm going to do a quick circuit so everybody can see what's going on around the back here. Look. This is what goes on behind the curtain. And into the human area right here, look. We got any humans mooching around? You found a third white terracotta. Queen's starting to think there's nothing here. I promise you, Queenie, there is definitely something there. Wherever it is, there is. There's always something there. Looking for more people around the human area. See Sandburn there? Looking at anything you can open. It's exactly what you should be doing. Look at anything you can open, because you never know where these sneaky tricksters hide their stuffs. Right, so let's have a look at the quests in the human area, shall we? The human area. So we've got the trousers. Realm Master Avomance's pants have been tainted by foul magics. Go to the church, find and cleanse his pants, and return them to their natural brown colour. I don't know what they're talking about being natural brown colour. So, the church. The church. Où est le church? If you just literally just come and find the church, and you will see. I'm looking at it just out there. But come and find the church, people. Lunchbox. Oh, primary sub. Hang on. I've got to do a primary sub, people. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. Right. Thank you very, very much, Lunchbox. How you doing? Thank you very much for that. Are we ready? Are we ready? Right. Thank you very much for subscribing to Amazon Prime. Every time you got Amazon Prime, you get a free trial plan. You get that to any creator, but you give it to me. That's really amazing, because you couldn't give it to anybody. I really appreciate it. Thank you for choosing me. You choose me, you couldn't choose anybody. But thank you very much. So you might make sure you go next time you go to it manually, because you can't do it automatically. Thank you. I'm here all week. Thank you very, very much, Lunchbox. I'm doing all right. Thank you, my friends. Really good to see you. Really appreciate you coming around. 8 out of 10 from Mr. Morecambe. Hang on a minute. I need to sit down. I need to sit down. I'm just having to sit down for a minute. Mr. Morecambe gave me an 8. I feel a bit giddy. Gone a bit lightheaded. Okay, I'm over it. I'm over it. All sorts going on inside these things. Make sure you're searching all of the rooms, all of the houses. You never know. Does this look like a church to you? It certainly looks like a church to me. Just saying. Come inside the church through the churchy door, which is round here, by the way. Let's come inside the church. Dead Machine is helping people cleanse pants. That's just disturbing. Come and find the pants. There's something there to clean the pants with, look. Crystal, you died from a berry bush. I actually don't know where the pants are. I'm just going to let you into a little secret. I actually don't know. They hide them really, really well. But, oh, hang on. Leather cap. Leather pants. Leather boots. No barrel there. Leather boots. Leather pants. So if I was to do this, and I came along with my leather pants, and I wash them, and I get brown leather pants, and then I do / quests, and I do the human, and I do this. I've done it. Blessed be Avo's pants. I started the quest. 500 bucks has been added to my account, and I've been given a bell. Yes, indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, that, my friends, is how you do the quest. And I'm also wearing the pants. Apparently. Right, so there you go. There's another one, people. If you've not already done that one, that's worth 500 GPs to you. Just literally for doing that. Free money, people. Free money. Norwegian Judge. I think Norwegian Judge had something else. What else can we find? Where are we, people? Right, so I've given away a quest in every area now. Could there be something down here? That's right. Minor Leela's got the right idea, I reckon. Where's she going, Minor Leela? Where are you going? You're going into the dark. Oh, there's a barrel. What's in the barrel? Oh, gold nuggets, Minor Leela. You did good. Well done. Just saying. You saw nothing. In fact, I might go and get one of those as well, just to demonstrate again that all the quests do the same. All the quests do the same. So you come along, you grab your gold nugget like that, and you go /quests, and you select this quest. Hi Rabiu, how are you? Good to see you. And you select the gold nugget quest. Boom, it's activated. Bang, 500 bucks has been added to my account, literally just like that. How cool. That, my friends, is how you get money on my Skyblock. I love the fact that everybody wins prizes. Even if you don't win, you win. Such a good way to do these things. Or if you're wondering, also on the right hand side, why here, I've got my normal island is level 74. My human island is 181. If you're wondering why, I released a tutorial today that came out today on how to make a creeper farm. Specifically, I did it on the Skyblock. I used the human Skyblock purely because that was not the one I'm building on at the moment. And it was worth, just on its own, it was worth 181 levels. But if you've not seen it on my channel, there you go. How to make a creeper farm that will make you so many value blocks. So many. It's like 1,200 drops per hour without even trying. And you can make it bigger as well. It's a cracker. Do come and play. Do come and play. I love these things. Look at how cool are they, look. How cool. So have we got any more players? I'm really good to see you, Rabu42. Thank you for coming and catching the stream. Really appreciate it, my friend. Don't come down here. There's no way out. Where are you, Cherry Mom? Where are you? Where are you? Have you got... How'd you get down here? Cherry Mum's managed to get proper lost. Oh, Cherry Mum. That's so funny. I'm just gonna let you know. We only make people stay down here for a couple of months. Alright? Never longer than a couple of months. But there is no way out. You need to know. There is no way out. This is it. I'm afraid. This is it. How about I'll give you a little bit of a hand? Should I give you a little bit of a hand? And I would normally, when I say I'll give you a hand, I'd normally just give you applause. But there you go. Now there's a way out for people when they fall. Just there. Little stepsicles all the way up so as you can get out right there. Thanks, Carly. I hope you got a few of the bits and pieces so as you had some GPs out of it. Really hope. Thanks for coming. We've got loads of people flying around here, look. Thank you for the follow, Daniel Madge 30. Really appreciate it. We're just kind of running around, laughing at people, trying to find stuff in my scavenger hunt on my Skyblock. Feel free to join in, Daniel, if you'd like. Go to avomance.com. The IP for the Skyblock is in on the Skyblock pages there. You're more than welcome to come and join. We've been going for a little under an hour, but that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. People still very welcome to come and start this game, this silly game. More than welcome. Jakey Jake, I'm following you, my mate. What have you found? Yes, there is another one there. Well done, my friend. Well done. These are the ink sacks. Let me just grab an ink sack. Why not? I'm going to do /quest. I'm going to go into here. And which one of these poppies is the ink sack one? Ink sack. There you go. So I've now got ink sack. I also need the glistening melon slice, fermented spider eye, and blaze powder for that to be worth anything to me. But they're all hidden around. They're all hidden around these things here, look. So I'm going to nick a creeper head while I'm at it, because I can. All sorts. Look, these barrels are everywhere. If you see a barrel, open it. Really important because there's loads and loads and loads of them. Edra's giving the sheep a reet good bash. I think I'm going to give the sheep a reet good bash as well. Why not? There we go. 2. Let's activate that quest too, shall we? Activate that quest. You fell into the Orc Trading Hall. Go on, you get your one done, unknown hero. There you go, my mate. Keep smacking him. Keep smacking him. There you go. And I got the quest there as well. I'm going to put my wooden sword back in the chest. This is how we're doing them, people. It is that easy to get GPs. As a result, my GP balance has gone up 1,500 GPs just through messing about. Come and do it. Come and get as many of these quests as you possibly can. I only find 2 fish and 1 flower, says Gothic Viper. Some of them are tricky. So we're back over with the human. Is that a referee? Kaji. Is that flower by any chance the rose bush? Could it be a rose bush that you're looking for? Well, it depends whether or not you've got all the other ones. But yeah, the rose one is tricky. The rose one is tricky. I'm doubting myself, I can't remember. Oh, it's the other 2 you can't find. Right, I tell you what, well, Gothic and Reels, I suggest that you talk to each other, because Gothic's got the rose bush and Reels has got the other 2, I think. So maybe share information. Maybe. There's nothing at all. Nothing at all against trading information and helping each other. Very, very, very happy for people to do that. They're in there, Jakey. They are in there. None of these will open. They're in there. Gothic Viper's currently at the Rose. You're seriously bad. What have you done now, Cherry Mum? What have you done? Have you fallen in another hole again? Let's come back over to the elves. Kyle Harlow, thank you so much for the follow. Really good to see you. Really appreciate it. Kyle, at the moment, we're wandering around like slightly mad people. People are doing a scavenger hunt on my Skyblock server. And literally, they're getting lost. They're falling in holes. They're saying, I can't find this. I can't find that. It's hilarious. And I'm just swooping around because I can. Willie's mooching around the elven area because he can. And we're back over. Oh, Spare. You know, we need to sort you out. We need to sort you out, Spare. You got to come play with us, my mate. Miss Seeley is having a good old search. What have you lost, Jakey? You looking for the spider eyes, Jakey? I can't remember where the spider eyes are, actually. Which one's the spider eyes at? These ones are they're blocked ones, aren't they? Which one's the spider eyes? I can't remember either. Either. Ha! Did you see what I did there? Either. Okay, there's the bone blocks. Let's take one of the bone blocks because I can. For the life of me, I can't remember where we put the spider eyes. It's not hidden. It's not hidden. I promise you. They're all in plain sight. There's my blaze powder. Is that, hang on. Was that all of them for the quest one? I can't remember if that's... So rubbish. So rubbish. Bone block, bone, and bone meal. I need the bone. I need the... No, I've not got any of them. I've not got any of the single things at all. So I'm going to just have a little bit of a mooch around. Because I don't know where some of these things are. I can't remember. Phantom, thank you so much. Brand new subscriber, Phantom. It is brilliant to see you. Thank you so much for coming in with a bit of a subscription. I really appreciate it. We're having a right old mooch around at the moment. It's quite funny watching these people. I can't remember where half of these things are either. Look at that though. You have to be somewhere to be able to see that, people, by the way. Just so you know, I don't know if you know or not, but if you come up here, I'm giving another one away. People, this is another one. I'm giving another thing away. This is a quest. Warning, warning. This is a quest. It's this quest. Is it this one? Yes, this quest. So our quest has started. You have to climb up this tower here. Can you see where I am? Can you see where I am? I'm just over here. Climb up this tower right here. Up here. And come around. Take arrow. Come around. All the way around. Take bow. And only from here can you see... Or is it? It's over that way, isn't it? Only from here can you see the target. Can you see it? It's just over there. If I'd use that. It's literally, it's just there. It's the only place you can see the target. And you have to shoot. This is where I embarrass myself. You have to shoot that target right there. Let's have a shot at that, shall we? Oh, that was so close. A little bit higher. No. A little bit higher. No. Where are these? Look, they're all just there, look. I'm so close. Just come just above here. Let's bang it in. Boom. Closer still. We're nearly there. Let's come it. Put it there then. Bang. That's a little high. Put it there. Put it there. That was exactly the right height. Could you raid my friend? I can't. One day maybe. I just can't do it today, I'm afraid. But one day, maybe I can. I'm so close. Can you see how close I was there? Right, come on. Come on. Get it. It's only taken me, what? Is this 8 shots? There we go. There we go. Haha! That's how to do it, people. That's how to do it, except do it quicker than me. Do it quicker than me. There we go. Let's come around and put some more arrows in. Put my arrows back. There you go. So there you go. You've got one quest there, people. Come and have a go. Edra, see if you can do it quicker than me. Rooster, see if you can do it quicker than me. You can both do it at the same time. There's no need to no need to take it in turns. You can both do it at the same time. Should we watch for a bit? Let's watch. Go on, Rooster. Go on, Rooster. You know you want to. Lady P, hello. Oh, well, thank you very much. They're awesome on my mod team. If you do that first time, Rooster, I'm going to be very, very unhappy. No way. 2 shot. Rooster. Rooster. Naughty man. Well done. Congratulations. Right, Edra's going to make me look daft as well. I thought I was supposed to be Katniss. Bit higher than that, Ed. Got to go a bit higher than that, my mate. You want to be... Aim at around... Aim at me. Aim at me, my friend. Aim at me. If you aim at me, you should find you hit it. Round about here. Did you already do it? Oh, that was a little bit high. Aim at me. A little bit high. A little bit low. Go on, go on, go on. Go on, my mate. Go on. You still there? Have you given up? Yay! Well done, Edra. GG. Nice work. You did it, mate. You did it. You did it. It was on. It was on. It was on. You did it. Where's your totem? That was definitely on. New totem. Is it in your inventory? Is it in your inventory? I think I wonder if it might be in your inventory, mate. Because I see the summon totem of undying thing came up. So you must have it. Brilliant. If you find you've not got it, have a word with Dead or L. Look, Shaka's sporting his elytra there. Look at that. Wandering around like a cloaked king of Twitch. Quite right too. I've already got that one. Got one up and around here. Where you at? Where you at? There are chests everywhere, barrels everywhere around this orcish area. Make sure you don't miss any. Do you get a participation award? Well, for every quest you finish, Carly, you did get GPs and stuff, so you certainly got that. You have my undivided appreciation for getting involved, and you do get the blocks if you manage to get all 8 in any one faction. We're going to be going for a little bit longer, Carly. If you do get to come back and we're still going, feel free. But what I will say, we're not turning the quests off, Carly. So if you want to carry on, if you come back later, I won't necessarily be streaming, but if you want to carry on with the quests and finish them off, absolutely, you come back and do it and get the quest yourself. Not a problem. Even if it's tomorrow, Carly, come back and you can do it again. So do feel free. If you can't finish it today, these quests are not going anywhere just yet. We're going to leave them up for a little while, so everybody gets the opportunity. How's Lost Expat doing? That's it. Climb yourself up the steps, Lost. Dan gone mining. How are you? Hey, Lost. What can you see up here? What can you find? What can you find? Can you go up this way? Can you go up the other way? Do you need to? Because maybe you do, maybe you don't. Queen, that is not something that you hear a lady say every day, is it? I've got to be honest, not every day. But I'm happy that it was you that said it. We got any more people floating around here? A cow. Are you involved, ma'am? Are you playing, ma'am? No. That wasn't George. Oh no, my feet are burning. My feet are burning. No, they're not. They're not actually. It's orange glass, just saying. So we have, I'm going to go past the Orcish again, round into the Elven area. Has anybody got all 8 of one faction yet? Yes, Sui, yay, good for you. Elf and Human Shadow Minx has got brilliant work. Gwen Lula, I'm following you. I can see you holding the bell. All 8 of Human finally. Well done, C. Sandberm. All 8 of Elf, says Minor Leader. Still haven't got the rabbit's foot. Tenshi. Tenshi, it's in the corner. Right at the back corner. Just climb up the water fountain. Climb up the waterfall and you'll find it. Thank you, Senator Void. I think it's just mayhem, but I appreciate it. It's quite fun though. I do agree, it's quite fun just watching everybody run around. It is brilliant. I do love. What I really like about. I'm going to stand out. I'm just going to talk to people whilst they're running around, and the people that are not getting involved. I'm just going to have a chat with you just for a sec. What I really love about streaming now, I love, like with a passion, I love YouTube and making YouTube videos and things like that. It's something that is in my heart and I enjoy it. But excuse me, having a drink. There's something about streaming when you have the right mixture of people involved and the right people in chat and the right people in game that just is so much fun, and you can really get involved with it, and I love it. And I love the fact that we've got 30, 40 or more people currently running around this spawn area of the Isles, trying to find things in barrels and in chests and all that kind of stuff, just for fun. And they're getting little prizes for their islands as they go, but actually they're doing it for a laugh. And what I really love is the fact that this is a competition. There are prizes, and like only one person can win it. Only one person can come second. But people are starting to help each other so as they can get each other the different awards. And I think that's just wonderful. And I think that says something about the community that we've got in the Avomance, which I've been a member of a number of different communities in Minecraft before. Some of them small, some of them bigger. And I can honestly say, I know it's my community and you could argue that I'm biased, but I can honestly say I've never come across a better, nicer, more welcoming community than the guys that we've got in the Avomance. So thank you everybody that's involved with that. You are amazing. And I'm proud and blessed to be a part of it. So thank you all. Oh, I'm going to tear up. But what I now need to do is now go and take Mickey out of a few more people. Where are you, people? There were loads of people belting it around the Orcish area earlier on. And now there are fewer. Oh, there's some, though. There's some. What? Voss? You woke up and then you fell back to sleep again. Okay. Are there any other wanderers wandering around? Because these, I'm not going to lie, these are quite tricky. Yay, someone's found the dragon head. Nice one, Shadow. Dunkmaster got one of the awards there. He stands with his eyes open. He sleeps with his eyes open. I know, it's really disconcerting, isn't it? It's really disconcerting, is that? Number of people just trying to find all of the barrels. There are loads. I think there's something like 16 barrels hidden around. 16, that sounds about right. Hidden around this area for you to have to come and find. Like, some of them have got terracotta in, some of them have got other stuff in. Queen needs a little bit of help to find a fish. I love the orc area. I know I just said I love the elf area a little while ago, but I love the orc area as well. Isn't it so cool? Properly cool. It's like well in keeping with lore and everything. I love this battering ram from... Isn't it brilliant? And, we keep the story up here as well. Look, so if we've got this area here where the orcs have basically broken a hole in the wall between their realm and the elven realm. And they're kind of trying to fix up their own wall at the same time to stop the elves getting in, but they still want to get into the elf bit, which strikes me as being a little bit unfair. You collect all of the quests for the human side, but it didn't give you the amulet. Kaji, knock on the door of Dead and El, and they'll sort you out. go back over to the human area. You got anyone lurking around the human area? Yeah, the head of the ram. Look at the head of the ram, people. I'm just going to come back over. I'm just going to comment on Dunkmaster's comment there. Look at the head of the ram. What is that? Oh, is that a piece of paper? Oh, I wonder why you might need a piece of paper for one of the quests. So I can't see. The elven area is so hard to see people in. Is anybody sweating? Has anybody got 3 out of the 4? Queen of Darkness and Ethan Ryder, they've got, you know, some kind of secret pact going on here, look. Some kind of, I don't know, trade. Do you want to buy a watch, Ethan? Ethan, do you want to buy a watch, says Queen. Ethan says, you're right, but do you want to buy a car? God, there's some underhand skullduggery going on between these contestants. Oh my goodness. Back over, found my way back over to the human side again. Not very. I think quite a lot of people have managed to do the human one already. Anybody close to doing 3? Anybody close to doing 3? Anybody close to doing 4? Is anybody in pole position? Jonathan Lindale. I don't know who that is, Dana. I don't know who Jonathan Lindale is, but I'm going to take it as a compliment because I'm sure he's a top geezer. But thank you very much for commenting. I appreciate it. I will look him up, Dana. I've just written his name down. I've written his name down. I'm intrigued. Jonathan Lindale. I shall see. After this is all up and done, we'll see. Do you have to play quests only in your... No, play them all, Spare. Play them all. The winner will have to play all of them. The winner will have to play all of them to be able to win the grand prize. You have to have everything from all 4 factions to win the grand prize, unless I decide to change the rules. But I'm not deciding on that right now. But I'm keen. Does anybody think that they are close? That they are what they would consider close? Does anybody consider themselves to be in the lead? That would be interesting to know. Oh look, we've got Kaji and Rim. More naughty dealings and skullduggery. You may be Shadow Minx. Carla, are you going to be my grand champ? Am I going to be putting a statue of you in my hall? The grand champ gets a statue. 2nd and 3rd place also get mentions. Hey Kaji. Hey Rim. I'm going to run along my wall. You're close to a mental breakdown. Mr. Morecambe, I think there's 500 GPs for a mental breakdown. But you have to make sure that you activate the correct quest. They're really hard. Some of them, they're tricky. They're deliberately tricky. They're meant to be. If it was easy, it wouldn't be fun. That's what they say anyway, right? Loads of people getting that totem of undying as they hit that target. I hope they did it in fewer shots than I did. I was rubbish. What's going on here? Large chest. Oh, bottle of honey. Isn't that interesting? I wonder if a bottle of honey might be worth a quest. Let me see. Shall we see? What's in? Do we need a bottle of honey for anything? No, I just need a bottle of honey for no reason. I'm going to put the honey back because that's just stealing. I'm such a blank. I can't even remember my own quest. Please, mummy. Oh dear. The dwarven one. I think of all of them, the dwarven one is probably the hardest of all 4 of them. There's not a lot in it. But I think the dwarven one is the tricky one. The human amulet that glitched you and Rim. It's a honey flavoured red herring. Yeah, it is. These are quite cool, these little houses. I forget about all the little details that have been put in and around these places. And it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Sort of where all the little dwarves live. Look, the baked potatoes, by the way. Just saying. Baked potatoes. Just saying. Anyone found yellow? Baked potato. There we go. So I need to find... Oh, I can't remember. What was the other thing? Was it beef, isn't it? Cooked beef, yes. But for the life of me, I can't remember where we put the cooked beef. Not for the life of me can I remember where we put the cooked beef. But let's have a little bit of a wander around. Baked potato showed you the prize. You weird dead, that's all I'm saying. Could there be stuff going on up here, people? Could there be? Could there be? Could there be? Oh, you got that one already, Lost X. Okay. There's me trying to give people hints and clues. I don't know. Right. Avo, you didn't tell us what you had to keep for... We got the amulet. I don't understand. Oh, you have to keep what you've got? Yeah. You've got to keep the stuff. What have you lost? You've got to keep all the stuff that you got because the amulet needs to, you know, the 9th quest needs to see that you've got it all. Has anyone done all of the orc quests? Anybody finished all the orc quests? You lost your mind. The apples from the human quest, you can't complete that one. You tossed everything from the oven quest. Oh no. Missing a few of the orcs, says Shadow Minx. You can always... Oh no, you can't do it again, can you? Dunk's done all of them. In the orcs. Right, okay, Gwen Lula. If you go into, I don't know if you can see my, if you go to options, video settings, and you change your GUI scale to 1, you will then be able to see all of the quests. There's nothing we can do. Some people, depends on their screen resolution, can and can't see the entire screen. But if you go into GUI setting 1, you will be able to see it all. Okay, I promise. So that's what you need to do. Jake's quests are saying complete, but he didn't get the rewards to complete the last one. If the mods could jump on and help on that one, that would be amazing. That would be absolutely brilskis. Whoop, I've fallen. It's alright, it's all good. I'm back up again. Shadow Minx is stuck in a hole. That will slow her down. You're welcome, Gwen. No worries. Can you spawn, or is that bad? As in slash spawn? Yeah, type slash spawn and run out of spawn again. No problem. Absolutely no problem. No problem at all. Yeah, if ever you get stuck, I don't know, maybe you fell down a hole, or I don't know, maybe you're on bigger plank than me, or anything like that, you know, that's fine. Just slash spawn it and you are there. Warlords managed to get the top of the tower here. You know, that's all right. If that's what you want to do, Warfeet, You climb away. Walked away from a keyboard and now your inventory's full of stuffs. What do you mean you walked away? How can your inventory have filled up with stuff if you walked away? I don't know. Did the cat walk on the keyboard? Looking for more people to mock. Right, just see, if you're at spawn, go down the steps and go through the portal. And if you come out the bottom of the portal, in any one of the 4 directions, you'll find yourself in the lands. And you can start doing the quests. Type /quest and it'll tell you the things that you got to do. What's repeating on you, Shaq? Is it lunch? Is lunch repeating on you, mate? I'm trying to remember as well which tree it is. Sorry, Goth. I should have been clear on that. I apologise. So you have to shoot from one tree to another tree. And for the life of me, I can't remember which tree it is. Can anybody remember which tree you shoot from in the Elven district? Is this one of these? I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's one of these ones. There's an elf in a tree by the entrance portal. Ah. Anybody nearly done? Anybody? I need to know when I have to make a bolt up to the top of Mount Doom, you see. 1, 2, 3. You got all the human done. Got a bunch of items, you know, you didn't pick up. It was standing by the entrance to the human realm. Mod, clean up in our human. I can't see. You need to do dwarf and that's it. Oh, Shadow Minx. Carla, you're flying. Nice work. Looking for people around the Elven area. I forgot what I was doing, so I'll just carry on. What's been ignored, Kaji? I wasn't reading. I was looking at human. What human rewards are missing? If there's an issue, we'll fix it. Don't worry. We'll definitely fix it. We're not ignoring anybody, I promise you. Who else have we got rolling around? Let's come back out. I think most people have finished the human one, haven't they? There's quite a lot of people have finished the human one. Shows 8 are done the last item. It took some of the quest items I started, but not all. Still need the axe in the human area. Okay. I can't remember the axe one. Right, human. Axe. Misplaced their favourite golden axe. Search the woods. It's literally, yeah, that one. It's literally, it's in the woods. The woods. Into the woods, the woods, the woods. You literally just have to find the dude in the woods. Are there any other people mooching around the human area? Jussie says, I am Avo. No, I am Avo. I am Avo. You're Jussie. It's easy to get confused. Can we get stuff back if we threw it away? To show you... Well, the all of the quests will show that they're done. We can you know, make sure that as long as the quests show that they're done, then we can sort you out, I'm sure. The mods have the power. See Samburn having a good old search around the woods. Can you find stuff? You can't find the zombie head rails. Oh no. There's definitely a zombie head. I've seen them. I've seen the zombie head. Nice work, Augustus. That's another one down. So I'm just going to go up to the top. I'm going to get myself into spec. Let's go up to the top. And just show you where you need to be coming once you have got everything you need to get. So what happened is you will, when you've got everything you need, you type /spawn and you arrive here. You arrive here. You'll be in front of the 3 champions from last time. There you go. You can see Harwood in the middle, Reels on the right, the Feather on the left. And you will race up this, parkouring-ish along the way to find a really good looking fella at the top. Right here. Well, actually right here because you can't get onto that top bit. But I will be here. Well, you can actually. I forgot I put a ladder there. And I'll be here waiting for you once you've done it all. Can I see anybody wandering around? I'm probably too high now, aren't I? If I didn't say it before, Rob Boyve, thank you very much for the follow. I really appreciate it. But if people are struggling, if people are finding that things are not clicking and are not working and are not doing the thing they need to do, then please do let us know. Please do let us know because... Right, Tenshi, no, the quests are not going to be discontinued after the event. The quests are going to be there for a few days yet. Just to make sure everybody gets a chance to get the kind of the little prizes for each thing. So Tenshi, if you want to come back, that's absolutely fine. What ones are you missing? Just out of interest, what ones are you missing? Did you manage to find the one at the back of the elves? Someone just got the archery one. The foot is annoying you. The rabbit's foot. Right, Tenshi. Hang on. The rabbit's foot. The rabbit's foot should not be annoying you. Oh, I've got to actually type my name correctly. Right, where are you? Where are you? Right, Tenshi. You're... Tenshi, what are you doing there? Tenshi, right, come down the waterfall, Tenshi. Come down the waterfall. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, yeah? Come down the waterfall. I'm here. Look. Hello. Come down the waterfall. Down. You've come up the wrong waterfall, Tenshi. This is not the waterfall you're looking for. You must go about your business. Right, so come back down the waterfall all the way to the bottom. I can't believe you climbed up all that waterfall. Oh my, that's seriously impressive waterfall climbing. I gotta be honest. Seriously impressive waterfall climbing. And if you, where you at? Where you at? There you are. There you are. Don't die, Tenshi. There's no full damage, by the way, Tenshi. There's full damage is turned off in the spawn area, so you're all good. And you need to come. Keep coming. Keep coming. I don't want you frustrated. Right, and come to the back. I'm here. Tenshi. Oi. Tenshi. Tenshi. Oi. Have I got SV on? Right, and come this way. Come this way. That's it. And if you continue in this general direction, you will reach a wall. I can't take you all the way because that'd be a little bit unfair. But if you come in this general direction, you'll reach a wall at the back of the elves. And if you carry on to the wall at the back of the elves, you'll find another waterfall. Try climbing up that one. And see how that goes. The last thing I want is you frustrated. There you go. Light has dawned on Tenshi. Go on, lover. I'll let her get on. I'll let her get on. There she is. She's doing good. So how many people have we got left still searching around? We've got to be getting close. Got to be getting close. People still looking around the orc area. There's a bone. The orc area could be one of the last bastions of people finding the last things. Bone block, bone mill. And I got that one. I'll have that. Thank you very much. See, that's how easy it is, people. Let's get all of that out of my way. Ethan Ryder running across the desert. I'm sorry, just seeing the dragon head just flying across from Heimdall there. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Right, which one is the one at the back of this? That's the blaze powder. You've got to just keep searching around. There's quite a lot of people still mooching around this area, isn't there? I think the orcs is the one that's given some people a few problems. shadows wandering around in here. Has everybody looked at the mouth of the look, Feather? Has everybody looked at the mouth of the... Yeah, Shadow, there you go. Look, there's a thing there. You know you want it. Sorry, Crystal. Don't drop anything. We've got clear lag about to come along. Has anybody seen this in here? Look where the paper is. Already got the bone. They're here somewhere. You got to keep looking. We know there is somewhere because some people have found all of them. So there must be. So who have we got left? Who have we got left? Still searching. There's still a decent handful of people still searching. Voss has fallen asleep on the job again, look. Hello, Voss. Is the human done? Are we done in the human area? Has everyone managed to humanise themselves? Finding trees with barrels but axes. They're there. It is there. Dunksy, Jussie. Hey, Jussie. You look a bit like mythical sausage, my mate. You've completed all the human quests, but it hasn't given me the carpet. Okay, someone will be over with you just shortly. Crack on with some of the other ones there, Leela, and you'll get sorted out. There's still some people wandering around in the elves. Tenshi's in the elves. Jakey Jake's in the elves. Miss Seeley's in the elves, bouncing around, searching around in this pool. Anything going on in there? Look, all these chests. They're the wrong type of leaves, aren't they? They're not the leaves we're looking for. These aren't the leaves you're looking for. But somewhere are the leaves we're looking for. Wrong leaves! No! Still the wrong leaves. What about inside here? They all look very similar, don't they? Oh no! No, wrong leaves again! This can be really frustrating, can't it? Really frustrating. There are some terracotta chests that are repeats. It's not an accident. It's not an accident. It's just to make you go ugh, and stuff like that. Shaq has done Orc and Dwarf. GG Shaq. Nice work, my mate. Orc and Dwarf, I think, are the two harder ones. Anybody completed 3? No one completed 3 yet? Dragon head! Oh, it just gives me such joy seeing people running around with dragon heads on. Nice job, Reels. Brown terracotta and you complete 3. Brilliant. Miss Seeley's doing the 3rd one. Brilliant. There's something, it just makes me smile. When you said numbers, it was quests, not areas. Okay, that's all good. Completing the orc. Does it take the dragon head away? Oh, it does, doesn't it? Yes, of course it does. Yeah, you don't get to keep it. One item, unknown hero. One item. Unknown hero, you are close. You are so close, my friend. Oh, dead. Nice. Nice little clue. Nice little clue from Dead Machine there. Just saying. Who else is still rolling around? Yep, still people. Still people in there. Warlord is looking. He desperately wants to build some kind of Zeppelin. He's looking around for the necessary blocks. That's funny. But you can get from one side to the other. You can do it. It's perfectly jumpable. See, look. Even someone that's rubbish at parkour can do this one. Oh, he says. You can do that one. I'm going to prove it. I'm going to prove it. You can do it. You can do it. Except I can't. Oh, for goodness sake. You can do it. You can do it. Don't fall in the lava. You can do it. There you go. I told you. Hey, Gothic. Keep on going. Even if you don't think you're going to be in the top 3. It doesn't matter. Every single quest that you complete gives you rewards. Every single one. This is all about competing. Winning is just secondary. Ethan Ryder's flying around. He's looking for stuff. He's not sure where to find stuff, but he's looking for stuff. Just need fish and flowers. Nice, Tenshi, good. Yeah, it's in a barrel, unknown hero. Is that the only thing you need? The leather, I just literally picked it up 5 minutes ago out of one. So there is loads. There's piles and piles of leather. Piles and piles of it. Found it. Good stuff. How many you've got left, hero? How many you got to do? Rooster's still searching. He's found another barrel. There's the glistening melon slice. Let's go to that one. Which one was that? Fermented spider eyes, the one I've still not gone. Didn't give you the carpet. Mods, clean up an Isle Orc. You found raiding pillagers. What? No, pillagers. That's not what we're talking about. There we go. That's the pillagers sorted. Not meant to get... That's quite funny. That's quite funny. Yep. So anybody getting really close? I know Hero's really, really close. Carla, how close are you? What have you got left? I'm excited. Me. What have you got left, Carla? Carla can't talk. Oh, God love her. You're in the Gossip channel. Fair enough. Yeah, there are chat channels in the Discord. If you want to come along and just fiddle around with them, you are more than welcome to go and chat with each other in the chat channels in the Discord. Absolutely no problem whatsoever. There you are, just swapped up. Oh, it didn't work, did it? Ah, that's because Dead Machine knows. Not a full Discord, just this. I should know that. I'm the one that actually programmed it, but never mind. I don't even know my own bots anymore. Do join the Discord and you can chat in the chat channels. They're open completely. Anybody can go along there, as long as you're over 13. Or 13 and over. Got people running around the orcs. Reels is running around the orcs. She's either taken off her dragon head or she's had to give it up. Shadow Minx is also running around the dwarves. Kaji is being asked about flowers. Kaji is the flower queen. Ellen Shaka roaming around. Slurp time. There we go. Mr. Morecambe has got the Crown Obsidian Award. Nice work. There's a few people still not done it. Flowers is a tricky one, but some people have already completed it, so it's definitely doable. Jakey's roaming around. It's following Miss Seeley. Oh, Jakey's found some, look, can you see it? Look, there's all sorts of barrels and stuff going on in here. Can be anywhere. Ask the trees for the flowers. Absolutely, Jakey. Dead. Did you hear that, Jakey? Ask the trees. Can't make it too easy for you. Look. I mean, look. Look, orange tulips. Maybe the other flowers will be in the same sort of places. Maybe. What we reckon? Look over here. Look, we've got another barrel just here. Look, dead bush in that one. Look here. Can you see that sneaky little barrel just there? Look, red mushrooms. That's isn't the red mushrooms just a quest on its own, if I remember rightly? Red mushroom. So if I was to do /quest, go to the thingy one, red mushroom, boom. Is that not the only? I've got to do something else for that one. I need one crimson fungus, not red mushroom. I need a crimson. That's a warped fungus. Oh, see, I did it wrong. All sorts of people getting all sorts of different awards at the minute. Gothic's just got skies. The coal is definitely there. I didn't pick up one of the coals, but it's in one of the houses, Dunk. It's in one of the houses, my mate. Some of these are empty deliberately. Clean up on Isle Orc. Clean up on Isle Orc. Sui and Hero not got the carpet from the orcs. Let's come into the orc section. They should get the carpet. Okay. Reels didn't get it either. Okay, there looks to be a trip up over on that one. We'll sort that out definitely. But what's important is to make sure you get your get the quests done and triggered in your quest pane, and we'll be able to see that you've done them. Coal is up in the dwarves, guys. Up in the dwarves in one of the little houses in the back. Not that one. One of the others. I can't remember which one it is. It's one of the houses at the back. Is it that one? Oh, by the way, Anvil, just saying. Well, bless you, Shadow Minx. Thank you. I've already got that. I can't remember which one the coal's in. Is it this one? Is it this one? No. Coal's in one of these. I saw it earlier. Definitely. Look at the replay. I definitely saw it earlier. I promise you. What two have I started? Anyway. Desperately seeking salmon, says Tenshi. On the rails. Yes, that's right. Of course. I remember now. Down there somewhere, and you have to come at it from the other direction. What haven't you completed, Shadow Minx? What ones it say you haven't completed? So you three guys at the top, have you all finished all four? Leela, Hero, and Shadow Minx, have you finished all four? I'm just bopping. No red carpet still. Yeah, Voss, I think a few people are struggling. A few people are struggling, mate. Right, hold up. Clean up on aisle, top of the tower. Teamwork's allowed. I have no issue with teamwork. So, Hero and Leela, you're one team, is that right? I'm waiting for confirmation from the mods and admins, confirmation of what's going on. Right, so if you've used the elytra, you cannot complete the quest. I'm just had it in my ear and on the screen that if you've used the elytra, you cannot complete the quest, and you must cancel the quest and redo it. So to cancel the quest, you go in and... Hang on, wrong one. Go back. I know I've got an active one in the dwarf. So you cancel it. So you right click and it cancels that quest. Right click and it cancels. So confirm cancel there. And that cancels that quest. So I'm not doing that one anymore. Do you see what I mean? So if you have not... if you've used your elytra, it ain't gonna work. Card just needs rows. It says saturator.org and what? I don't know what saturator is. Started. Orc and human. It won't let me finish and get the car poets. Well, I don't know any poets about a car. A wild Voss appeared. Can any of the admins get confirmation on these finals? Hey Nuclear Go. Good to see you in the chat. Anybody confirm for me what's going on? Just bopping again. Right, let's have a... How have I got a creeper head on? When did I do that? I don't remember actually putting a creeper head on at all. That I apologise for that. That's crazy. I don't remember putting those on either. Take those off. There we go. The carpet, orc and human I've finished. But... have I really, Shalom? Really? I feel embarrassed. I feel embarrassed. Oh my goodness. What am I doing with my life? Wearing creeper heads on. That's not what we want. Oh my goodness. So, oh, that made me jump. So I think we've got people starting to finish things off now. So we're just getting some confirmations on some of the interesting challenges that some of the people have had just to finish off a few of these last quests. But we definitely could well be awarding prizes momentarily. Zapworks1234. Have I just completely ruined your name? ZapBW1234. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Thank you very much for coming along. You're very welcome. Really, really welcome. You still haven't found the coal. It's by... You need to go... Adjan, you need to go to the chest that's on the rails. I think you have to access it from the outside, not the inside. I can't remember. If you want the brown, you need to look around gates. Unknown hero, does that make sense to you? Zombie head, brown terracotta, and map. Still not grabbed. Queen did that. Queen of Darkness has found the brown terracotta just to prove that it does exist. Thank you, Queen. Appreciate it. Ethan Ryder's up. Is this some kind of tag team, Shadow? Is Ethan Ryder going up and down doing your running whilst you sit there doing your nails? Is that how it works? You probably did, Mr. Morecambe. I did, but it is there. Look, because I've got leather in my inventory. I definitely picked it up, so it is there. Have you? What about your Shadow? What about the elytra? Have you used the elytra? Because that won't work then. Dunk didn't get reward for pigs. You got a new elytra. Sweet. Creeper Head is in one of the small tents, Warflord. One of the smaller tents. I think if I remember rightly, it's behind... Is it behind a brewing stand, I think? I think. But it's definitely there because I got that one and I'm rubbish. Can someone help out Hero, if they can? The map is in his inventory. Hero, can you wave the map at me? If you could wave it at me. Shadow's just flopping coral backwards and forwards at me. I wonder if you... I'll tell you what, here, try dropping it and I'll give it you back and I'll see whether or not that triggers your inventory. Try that, just as a thought. No, good. It may not work. I'm trying everything now. We've got 4 carpets and Shadow's got a... Did you finish the quest? But unknown hero, did you finish the... If you take these back, hang on. Take these back. You should be able to get your thingy. Coral's the crown. Yes. Shadow, you have been acknowledged. You have been acknowledged, Carla. Panic not. So if you do the quest and you see the Seeker of the Realms, you should have the thingies, the 4 amulets, which are the carpets, and that should give you the coral crest that Shadow Minx has got. It won't let you. Right. Okay. So I hereby declare. Hang on. Let me turn around. Right. I hereby declare that we have joint firsts. Joint firsts. I'm going to award first because Unknown can't get that to switch off. That's fine. I'm going to give Shadow Minx and Unknown Hero joint first place, and they will. Can you start the quest? Says Dead. But you joint first place. You've got the 4 doodads. I can see them. That's all good. So you will both get the first place prizes. Congratulations. But we're still playing for third. We're still playing for third. We'll still play for third. They were here before you, Shadow, but you got the crown first. So as far as I'm concerned, you're joint firsts. Joint firsts. Congratulations. But still a third place finish is still available. So Unknown Hero, Minor Leela team, you get a joint first. And Shadow Minx, you get a joint first. That's brilliant. Just waiting for third. Is anybody close to third? Anybody close to third? What we did in terms of your prizes, we will get your prizes delivered to your islands very shortly. And thank you very much for playing. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it. Really, really good going on getting all of it. It's not easy. Not easy at all. But third place is still available. There's 10,000 GPs and a spawner of your choice still available for the next person that comes up and brings me the goodies. Dead Machine is wearing someone else. Oh no, it is his head. I'll let it off. Third place is basically the moon, says Mr. Morecambe. Right, Shadow Minx is going to go to the in-voice chat to help anybody that's struggling. That's very kind of you, Shadow. Thank you very much for offering to do that. That's brilliant. Really appreciate it. Ephus Goofus, thank you for the follow, my friend. Really good to see you. Welcome to the stream. We're having a bit of fun actually. It's been all right. Let's go and see if we can find a few people. Spec mode. I'm going to go and see if we can find the third place finisher. There's got to be someone coming close. Scavenger fun. Yes, it's Ephus Goofus. That's right. It's been quite fun, actually. We've had a laugh. We've already got the winners of the scavenger hunt. Joint first. I think that's the fair thing to do. And we're looking for third. I'm excited to find who's going to come third. But loads and loads of prizes being won by everybody in terms of GPs and value blocks and things like that. People are filling their inventory up with all kinds of goodies, which is brilliant. What's gone, Tenshi? I'm just following Rooster at this point. He's searching around the barrels. He's doing the right thing. He's looking around. There could be stuff in any of these barrels. Who else we got coming down? Alfie. I've not seen you yet, Alfie, have I? Searching around these houses. You know you want to. That's the right thing to do. Shadow Mint walking around with her crown in her hand, looking for people to aid, because that's the kind of girl she is. Okay, Shaka's only got the elves left. Sui's ambling around. Elves one's not easy either, but it's very, very doable. People have completed. And it always gives me joy to see people running around with that on their head. Wolf, I love it. That's so cool. And what's we got? We got Dunk still going. Shaka's still around there. Well, if he's only got the elves left to do... Shaq, you want to get out of the humans, mate? You've only got elves left to do. Get out of humans whilst you still can. Get over to those elves, man. Anybody else we can see? Good thing you opted for your Lawrence of Arabia skin for the amount of time you've been wandering around the desert. Yep, that's the way forward. Just see as it's going back up to spawn area for some reason. But no, turn around, we're all good. Jussie's on the way back. She's got roses, but she's not got any of the others. Anyone else around the orc faction area? Shadow helping out. She's a good egg. I see someone with a head on. Crystal with a dragon head. Kind of just stood there. Is the head too heavy? No, no, we're off. We're off. Where's Crystal going? You can use the vines to climb. There you go. Any heads up on skeleton and witherheads? R. Some people getting close again. Org running around with a gold apple in his hand. Looking for stuff around the human faction. He's looking in the right places. I think most people have managed to do the orc faction quests now. By the look of it, we've got far fewer people working. There was quite a lot of people in here earlier on, and I can't see any people running around the sand dunes. So perhaps that means they've all done it. Perhaps that means they've all done it. Could well. Could well. Twin Tech Kid, welcome. I don't know if you know we're streaming, but you are very, very welcome, Twin Tech Kid. I hope you have fun. I can't find anybody in the dwarves either. I can, however, find a really cute little minion. Just saying. You did amuse me, but in a good way, Ten. In a good way. It was positive. Org is running around outside the walls. A zeppelin is a big balloony thing, Queen, that you will find in the dwarven area. It's like an airship. Think of it as an airship. And if you go into the airship, you may find that there are things for you to see. I need a third place finisher. We've got to be around soon. Got to be around soon. People getting confused by lilacs quite a lot. Where's Queen? I can't even see Queen. Just running along up the top of the Zeppelin now. Can I see anybody from up here? You're below me? Oh, Crystal, you've used your Elytra! Crystal, if you use the Elytra, it won't work for your quest. And you'll have to repeat the quest. Queen! Hello, Queen. You may wish to come in this general direction. You may wish to come in this general direction. Yay! Lodestone. I didn't even take a lodestone myself. There you go. That's what you want. So quest up the lodestone. Go to that one. Go to lodestone. And I got that one done as well. Yay! Is anybody nearly finished now? I'm looking for my 3rd place finisher. I'm very excited. 2 people already complete. What is the first? The first one to come up to the top of the mountain from now will be 3rd. Just to confuse, 1st, 3rd. 1st, 3rd, 3rd, 1st. Who's going to be my 3rd place finisher? Yes, Y Guy, it's still active. Yes, 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 it is. Who's close? Who's nearly done? I need a 3rd place finisher. 4 more to get for Wharf. Rooster's still running around. I think the music stops. Let's get the music starting again. Bear with, ladies and gentlemen. Bear with. There we go. That's what we needed. GGY Guy. I'm assuming you're over here somewhere. You must have done it in the elves then. Whatever you do, don't drop your stuff right now. Ethan Ryder's officially done. So can anybody else beat Wharf? Wharf is currently got 4 people. 4 things left to do and Wharf is done. Now, we won't be closing off. Let me just repeat. We're not going to be... I'm just going to land here. I'm going to land here and I'm going to talk to you a minute. I'm going to hold this because it makes me look more aggressive. So, we are not going to close off. When the 1st, 2nd and 3rd places are done, I'm not closing off the competition. It is going to still roll. People will still be able to get these achievements and get the little bits and pieces that they can win from the achievements. Just the 1st, 2nd and 3rd prizes won't be available anymore because they've already won. Now that you've finished, Shadow Minx, if you're not helping anybody, you can fly. But if you're helping people, then obviously your fly is effectively superimposed onto their fly, and therefore that's not fair. So if you're done, feel free to fly again, Little Miss Winner. So once we've got 3rd place, but don't put conditions. Once we've got 3rd place, you can still continue to do all of the events. You can get the rewards for them. You get your GPs and the other little bits and pieces that you get as a result. You are more than welcome to continue to do those. You will still get the half stack of faction blocks if you complete the search in the faction areas. That's all still going to be rolling. We're not gonna stop it the second the third person is there. Where'd you get the map for the orcs? Clean up Isle Orc. Okay, Tem. Thanks ever so much for coming. Really, really good to see you. Really good to see you. But yeah, we're going to leave these open for a good day or so. So don't panic. Oh, I've got anybody that's got a head on. I've got to chase them. I have to. It's the law. You did, Ten. You did. That was some serious waterfall climbing you got up to there. Right, clean up in Isle Rills. Clean up in Isle Rills. Didn't get the amulet for the humans and the orcs, says Rills. A few people not getting the carpet. Heimdall having the same problem with the humans. You are stubborn, Ten, but that's a good thing, not a bad thing. Right, Reels at the top of the tower. The carpet is the amulet, Ten. Yes, the carpet is the amulet. Reels has a crown. Reels has a crown. Show me the crown, Reels. Reels has the coral fan. There you go. You get to keep that. You also get to keep all of these. Hang on. These belong to you. There you go. We have a third place finisher. Reels got third place. Congratulations. Well done, Reels. That's good work. Really, really tricky game. Really tricky game. Really nice. So, GG on that one. Nice one. So, we've got our first, second, and third. Hang on, I'm going to turn around and talk to you all. We've got our first, second, and third place finishers, which is amazing. I'm really glad we got some finishers, which is brilliant. Congratulations, everybody that got involved. Desert Eagle, really welcome. You're really welcome to the stream. Really appreciate you coming along. Thank you. GG to everybody that has got involved. Let me repeat. Let me be really clear. It's not stopped. You can continue to win the stuff now. You can carry on for the next however long you want to carry on for. We will keep these awards and these quests open for at least the next 48 hours, probably longer, but you're very welcome to just carry on and get these little awards, get all these little bits of GPs, 500 GPs, 32 times, that's 16,000 GPs you will be awarded as a result of going around doing all the quests. You won't win any like the spawners or the chunk hoppers or the minions, but you will get the GPs and the little awards that you get, so carry on doing it. Is that Kylie? I'm sorry if I've just terribly messed up your name, but thank you so much for the follow. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you very, very much indeed. I'm so delighted that everybody's got involved with this and really kind of thrown themselves into it. It's been really, really fun, and I've really, really enjoyed wandering around and just laughing at everybody and lobbing in the odd hint every now and again. So what we're going to do is we are going to close that off now from a stream perspective, but you guys carry on, really enjoy it. I hope you're having a fun time. Feel free to scavenge into the night. That would just be hilarious. So feel free, scavenge into the night, and I'll really, really look forward to seeing you. Next stream, all being equal, will be on Tuesday night, the same as normal, and I look forward to seeing you then. What I'm now going to do though is we are going to bash over and we're going to give Shaka a raid, who is currently doing the quest. So let's go over to Shaka. Travel the world. Listen. And as soon as these things finished, let's get ourselves a bit of a Shaka raid. My first opportunity to actually raid Shaka Panda, which is amazing. Let's start this raid. Shadow Minx, thank you for the bits. Thank you. Everybody come over and watch Shaka trying to complete the quest. I think he's only got the elves left, which is fabulous. Let's raid into Shaka and we'll see where we're going. So in we go.
On this forest one. This forest one's a pain in the butt, man.
Straight into the forest one being a pain in the butt.
Avomance! What's up, Avo? How you doing, dude? Avomance hype! It's an Avomance raid, baby! What's up, brother? How you doing, Avo? Good to see you, man. Oop, wrong one. Wrong person, sorry. That was a saved thing. Boom. Avomance. My bad, you guys. Go check out our friend Avomance. Avo is the one who put on this amazing Minecraft game today, you guys. Highly recommended. Yo, Rhino! How you doing, Rhino? Alright, let's see. I'm still doing these. Let's see here. So I need to do... Let's see. This is the Sacred Pool. Let's do the... Chain 1 of each of the following fish. 4 types of fish. Sacred Pool! You're all at a bubblegum dead machine? Oh, it's on then. It's on / all over. Rosebud! Woo! I don't know, man, for somebody who like pretty much got on the server for the first time yesterday to wander around a little bit, I feel like getting 3 of the 4 done at all before the other 3 people are finished, I feel good about that. I feel kind of like, yeah, not bad. What's up? How you doing, Dunce Master? Welcome to the stream, man. It is a tough one. Please somebody quote that. No, don't quote that. It's very tempting, but don't. Avomance, the temptation to quote you there is really strong, homie. But Avomance is family friendly, so we're not going to do that, you guys. Don't. I'm serious, you guys. Please don't do that. Oh man, where's the other fishies? So I've got a puffer fish. Okay, hold on. I need a puffer fish. Under Armour, thank you so much for the follow as well. I appreciate that. Sorry I missed you there, my friend. Avo, so how did it go, dude? Like, from where you were sitting, how did it go? How did it feel? Because that was great, man. Like, I've only got a couple left, and like, I'm sure all the mods are scrambling hard. But like, for such a rich and complicated, like a big. Oh, hey, what's up, Mr. Moore? What's up, Moore? Thank you so much. Appreciate that follow, my friend. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome. Right, Eddie? I just barely randomly ran into it. But no, I was gonna say, Avo, like, how did it feel? How did it go from your perspective? Because it felt like it was a really, like, a very cool big project, and it worked, I think, really well, man. I think it went great. Yeah, there was a bunch of folks that came. Yeah, I think it'd be fun. I think it'd be fun to have you in on the on the next one, man. That would be really cool. Yeah, for sure. That would be just a blast. It's a great idea, though. I love it. They are amazing. 100% correct, dude. 100%. I'm perpetually blown away by like all of the amazing stuff your team puts together, dude. It's amazing, really. You guys, if you guys don't know, Avo is a really awesome YouTube creator as well as streamer. And let me just say that Avo, would you feel free to drop the link into your YouTube in the chat, y'all. Make sure to go check out Avo's YouTube. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and shout out Avo one more time here.
and we're going to pick a random seed. And we're going to see whether
follow that link and follow that man
this seed is
on the Twitches, but then of course drop it. Let's get a link to your YouTube as well. You guys definitely want to go check that out. Lots of really good tutorials, builds, interesting ideas, fun things, and lots of cool information about all the stuff going on in the on here as well. Lost Expat, what's up, Expat? Welcome to the stream, Expat. It really means a lot to me. Thank you so much for the follow, X. There it is! Get it! Hit that link, my friends. Avo's a savage. I am not finding all the fishies. Or did I already get the fishy thing? Am I? Hold on. Where's the fishies? Okay, so I've got pufferfish, cod. I can't find the salmon or the tropical. One more? I don't know where it is! Oh, here we go. Tropical. Nope. Did they just smack me? I see. Oh, I see. Oh, that's such a cute avatar. I'm just gonna, okay, so I've done the puffer. I'm gonna start putting these in here just so I can remember which ones I've already got. Pufferfish. Tropical. You know what's making this harder for me probably is the shader that I have. Oh yeah, look at that, I can barely see it. Do you see how that looks with the shader on, you guys? That is, that's nasty. Check this out. That's really well hidden.
That's what I call
nice. Oh, that's so good. All right, let's see. What do we have left? I'm going to finish these, you guys, as long as you're not turning them off right away. I'm going to complete this. This is happening. I know, right? It's good. It's good. There was one thing. Let me tell you where the terracotta was hidden. Over there in the painted desert was super cool. Search the elven homes, agility, greenhouse. Let's do the greenhouse. That sounds fun. And lodging. Let's see, elven eye. Let's do the elven eye. So the elven eye is where again? So the greenhouse. Climb the tree to the elf's perch. Is there the tree that I would know about, or is it just like find a big tree? Also, I need to figure out where the, what was it? I need to find the greenhouse. So I'm looking for the greenhouse and the tree. Oh, it's marked. Okay, cool. Greenhouse. So I'm currently looking for a big glass house. That's my plan. Eddie with the gift subs! Thank you for the gift subs, Eddie. Love you, man. Thank you so much, brother. Man, do you guys see these builds? Like, half the fun of this is just wandering around seeing these incredible builds. Is this the greenhouse, or is this like the main? Because I see a lot of glass. Let me see. Let me go in here. Label. The elven shop. No, that is not the greenhouse. Okay. I see another building. No. Eddie. This is not. What does the greenhouse look like? Oh, there we go. That looks like the greenhouse. Hey! Pokemon. Yes! I will catch them all, Avo, for sure. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for inviting me. Thank you so much for offering to let me stream the event on my end as well. It's been a blast, man. Thank you so much. Have a good one, dude. As always, super impressed by everything that you're up to, and just having a good time. Thanks for letting me in on it, man. Good stuff. Ah, that's not what I wanted to do. Heck yeah. See you later, Avo. All right, in the green.
looking for something quite specific. I don't want to be building my world where I spawn